Joe!
My one's better than yours.
I may not argue with that. Welcome back, everyone. I've ridden for 3 hours, glorious sunshine, up to see Joe again.
Yep.
790 Bonneville. Let's just get right to it, Joe, quickly.
Yep.
In fact, before we get to it, we're going to try and coordinate servicing this.
Yep.
The fork seals, all of that stuff, a few other bits and pieces, with not a huge amount of time. So we're thinking now in about 5 minutes' time, we're going to wheel Joe's Sportster out, get that MOT'd. If we don't finish this in time, I'm going back to this. Yes, which I kind of want because I'm a bit excited about this. So I want to rush through this beforehand because there's loads to show today. The 2001 to 2000.
Oh, 2001 to 2004, yeah.
To 2006, 2007?
2006.
Joe, I know my Bonnevilles, Joe.
Yeah?
2001 to 2006. Let's say that, yeah.
Then 6 to 8 is
the
Carburetor 865.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old version of the Bonneville compared to the newer version.
Yep.
It's just really nice to see these side by side. What are your initial thoughts comparing the two? Carburetted old one, newer fuel injection 865.
I said to you earlier, working on it is really no different. Like cycle parts are like for like. There's some curiosities in the engine that are different, the breather system and that sort of stuff, but yeah, they are like for like. The only thing that's curious about this, which I said earlier, is this seems heavier. I'd love to have weight plates and check, because
doesn't it?
I don't understand it.
Why are these so rare? This is a 790.
Yeah.
It's 24 years old now for the oldest one. Why is it impossible to find parts for these? And even if you go onto Auto Trader, I'm sure there are only ever about 6 of these available. Why?
I don't know if it was they were testing the water, the volumes are just lower. Because the 865, they're in abundance. And even the Carburettor 865.
But try and find one of these.
Yeah.
Impossible. Was it just purely a case with this? And if you look at it side by side, they're incredibly similar, aren't they? They didn't do many changes with this compared to this.
And you think over that length of time, what was it? So it was 2001 to 2016? For the full run.
Yes.
Like, it's good longevity out of some minor changes. And the other thing, so they say that the 790, because it has hotter cams, is a much torquier motor than the 865.
Do they?
Yeah.
This also came out, the interesting thing for this came out before modern classics were big, didn't it? This came out way before the modern classic era. So when they brought this back out, let's say John Bloor brought Triumph in 1983. Let's say the first bike came out in 1991 of the Rebirth. This was before anyone had any interest in retro Bonnevilles. This was before the trend, this bike right here, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you look at the market now. People can't get enough of them.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And you think this was 24 years ago?
Does this still make sense, Joe, if someone's looking for the even more authentic version? In fact, one more thing I forgot. Hold that thought. Even more authentic and made in England.
Yes.
That's a huge thing for the purists, isn't it?
Yeah,
made in Thailand, made in England. Does this still make sense as a bike to use nowadays?
I think if you could buy one low mileage for the price point, it's really, really good. But I think for what you get out of the 865, for a little bit more money, and the parts availability, and it is more refined, there's no doubt about it. But I don't think you lose character. Like, I love it. Like, riding this was great. Obviously, I haven't got round to riding this yet, and it might be a revolution, and might have to come
change your mind.
But I think for the money, I think you're still safer in the 865.
Really?
Because the spares are so much more prevalent.
You can get any part for this so easy, relatively speaking. Okay, we've had a little chat. Wheel out the Sportster, and how sure are you it's going to pass?
It'll be fine. Which one are you riding?
Can I ride the Sportster?
You can ride the Sportster or the other Triumph. I ain't going to have you push that back through again.
Oh, okay, I'll ride the Triumph.
It's your choice.
I'll ride the Triumph. Is that okay?
Yeah. What are you doing to me?
Oh, this could be a big shame. Joe's just trying to get the Sportster started, and completely unexpectedly, it just won't start. It will tick over, but it's just not sparking up into life. So think probably got another 5 minutes before the MOT slot is booked. Tried a little bit, but I don't think it's looking good. So if we can't get it going, I'm just listening now. No, if we can't get it going, then we just have to try and get the Bonneville done in a day.
Got into that zone now.
So no spark at all, that's the issue, yeah? As opposed to battery, it's no spark.
So it's feeling.
Joe, just give us a walkthrough. You're attaching red and black wires to this battery.
Yep.
And you're going to attach it to your Sportster's battery.
In some way, shape or form.
For,
in lieu of a booster pack.
For a desperate last chance attempt.
I do not recommend this sort of behaviour. In there. What do you reckon?
I guess in theory it could work.
Ready?
It's scary.
Fuel's on. Choke is out.
Holding this terminal here on the metal. Wow.
Stop the ignition off.
That's got to be the most picturesque ride to an MOT testing bay that I've been to. This place, Harley Motorcycles, is like going back in time. They've got old 1940s looking motorbikes on the corners, old motorbike artwork. I think it's a Morris Minor, parked right in the middle, and they're now testing Joe's bike, and I heard the words bloody immaculate describing his bike, so fingers crossed. I was about to say fingers crossed it's looking good, but actually I've just heard there's a problem with it. So Joe's now going to see if he can fix it. I forgot to update you. Joe had to basically get an old battery that he had just lying around in his garage, attach a red wire to one terminal, black wire to the other terminal, and then attach it to his Harley Davidson, and it started immediately, so it's a battery issue. God, but there's a problem with the lights now, so fingers crossed this can get started. Look at this for a setting. Sheep in the background there, farmers' fields all around, and blue sky. Lovely way to spend a Friday afternoon. It's a bulb that Joe replaced, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And they don't have that bulb in stock. That's blown. So they're now digging around, seeing if they've got one lying around. The owner of Harley Motorcycles has seen if he can get one out of his Jeep, because both American, maybe it will be a universal part. So seeing if they can find a bulb. If they can't find a bulb, can't pass the MOT. So yeah, it's a desperate game of rummaging at the moment. Nothing's going smoothly today. That is Joe. That's a despondent face from Joe. Joe, what are our chances to be able to get this bulb and get it sorted?
Hopefully Aid's digging for one at the moment. It's so frustrating because it's such a cost down by Harley.
This is a new bulb, isn't it?
This is a new bulb holder and bulb. The old one was, yeah, dreadful.
Just while Joe's making a cup of tea, before we push my bike in to get worked on, I found it really interesting because Joe and I were just talking now and I was having a look over this older model 790. What struck me is this is a model that came out in 2001 originally, and this is a period when Triumph were famous for hugely over-engineered bikes. They had a really good reputation for quality, which they still do now, but this was at a time when Triumph really wanted to re-solidify their name in the market. So they went above and beyond to show what they could do. And that is very, very apparent with a few little bits on this bike. Stuff like the quality of that mudguard, along with the little Triumph logo here that's been embossed. The quality is so nice. And even things like the tank badge. It's so nice with these proper screws into the metal tank, and the quality of this engine casing that Joe and Emily have been polishing away. Everything quality-wise, it really is of the highest standard. It's very, very impressive. And to think this bike it's 21 years old and it's more than stood the test of time.
For me and Emily, watching this ride all across the Alps and down through Italy and, you know, all that kind of journey, and then what you've just done at the Nordkap and stuff, we just sit there beaming, just like...
Because it would have been, well, it wouldn't be on a scrapyard, it would have been broken up for parts.
Yeah, we sat there, just like, we had it in here, and I always point to Emily and go, do you remember having that frame on the drive? Because she was out there with your frame, out on the drive with a can of muck off and the jet wash. And to go from that, so it wasn't a motorbike, it was a pile of bits in here.
And it's never not missed a beat since you did all of the work on it. So what have we got today?
So oil change, because obviously, I don't know how many miles you did. Was it 8,000?
It's a really good point. I think I've done 15,000 miles since we last saw each other. I think I've done 2 oil changes.
Yeah.
But it has to be at least, it's got to be 5,000-6,000 miles since the last one.
Yep, so I got the new oil filter and we got the Motul pack, which is what we put in it when you first had it back.
Good.
So we'll do that, and then somewhere there was a box that arrived today. So I ordered some new oil seals, because obviously you had your weepy fork leg.
Since Denmark, so that has to be, it's got to be probably over 1,000 miles now.
Yeah.
With a very weepy one.
So I ordered the new fork seals. I know when we took it apart, I did the fork oil service. We just changed the oil, did a complete drain and clean. Yeah. But we didn't do the seals. It all looked good. So you haven't had them done in the time you've had the bike, and the chance of them being done at 12,000 miles is probably slim.
This means they could be the original ones, 57,000 miles on the same fork seals.
And the left hand's still good.
Yeah, that's seriously good, isn't it?
Yeah, so I ordered the genuine Triumph fork seals. We got them on the bench there, and the new fork oil is on the shelf.
You've even gone for, I can see there, Triumph oil filter.
Yeah.
Just legit, official everything.
To be fair, the price difference isn't that great. So I go to Triumph here, East Birmingham Triumph, and they supply that oil filter with a sump plug washer, new washer.
Yeah.
And it's £12.
Yeah, see, I always forget to do the sump washer.
For 12 quid.
Yeah, it's like £3 more.
Yeah.
If that. How long do you think it would take us?
Oil change and service is going to be, what, half an hour? We'll do that. And then forks out. Each fork leg's probably going to be an hour a piece. Do the service. We'll have a cup of tea. Get the front end out.
It begins. We've been gallivanting, having fun for about 5 hours now.
Yeah.
It's time to get down to it.
It's the Freddie Dobbs effect.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Joe. While Joe's busy looking for a few bits and pieces, I will give you a little garage tour myself of what's going on at the moment. You may remember this from last time. I'm trying to remember the backstory behind this, but I can't. This is the old Royal Enfield that's still in pieces. Joe.
Yes, sir.
Very briefly remind me, what's the story behind the Royal Enfield?
So the Royal Enfield is an ex-Enduro India Royal Enfield, which was a charity ride they did in the early 2000s, where you would fly out to India and a company, you would pay and a company would give you a bike to ride around India and you raise money for charity. And this particular bike, a friend of mine, his father-in-law, went and did that event. And he liked the bike that much that when he flew back to England, he bought the bike off them and had that shipped straight over. So it is a India home market bullet. And
that's actually done that big trip?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's got an amazing story. And to wrap up the bikes in here, I mean, you've got 4 bikes outside your house. It's insane. But Suzuki, story with that?
So this is a GN400. It's a US import. They didn't do the GN400 in England. So it's a grey import that Luke bought with the intention to do the Mali Mile this year.
Oh, wow.
And evidently it didn't go.
Was this your responsibility to try and get
No,
this
so he was going to build this in parallel to us building Emily's Honda. And they were both supposed to be bikes going to the Mali Mile. Emily's bike turned into a show bike and not just a running around the dirt. And Luke moved house.
And this is nowhere near, is it?
No.
It's nowhere near, okay.
But he is coming tomorrow, so...
Is he?
Yeah, so hopefully... Well, he wants to put it back together and see how far we can get, so... Yeah.
The first thing possible to mess up, and I've messed it up, I massively over-tightened the oil filter, so Joe's just had to hammer in a screwdriver in to actually get it off. Let's hope I haven't messed anything else up along the way. Emily, can I film you?
You can film me.
I wanted to say thank you so much. Joe and I have just been outside. We Joe's been doing all the work, and Emily's made this for us. What have we got?
You've got peppers, mixed peppers with a fajita mix that I've put together, some coriander and kidney bean rice, some guacamole and some salsa. And Joe's got chicken.
Thank you so much.
And plain rice for Joe.
So it's 9:20. Joe and Emily have very kindly allowed me to stay because it's 3 hours to get back and it's pretty much pitch black, and I'd much rather head off in the morning. So I'm going to stay here tonight, get this done. One more after that, give the bike a final check over, and maybe within an hour or something it'll be done. But luckily, forecast tomorrow is excellent as well. So it should be so much nicer heading off bright sunshine in the morning. I may have a little catch up with you in a little bit, but yeah, we're on track. Things are looking good. And by the end of the day, I'm certain bike will have a new lease of life. I've tried learning from Joe about how to do fork seals, but I think I'm more daunted now after seeing this.
They're not supposed to be this difficult.
Are they not?
No.
But this one was a nightmare.
That one, yeah. Getting that pushing.
The whole thing.
Yep.
Fork seal, 500mm whole thing. This is one thing I can do.
It's actually 1 milliliter over the specification. I don't think
We'll
I'm
allow
right
that.
about that. Just imagine it all came down there at the bottom. All over my shoe. Been roped in, ain't you?
You having fun today?
Oh yeah. My friends here.
Did you bring in a sleepover?
Yeah. Not sticky.
Good.